Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name's Nastazsa. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't done so as well. For today's video, I am super excited because we are doing a what's new at Ikea, and this is new for the new year of 2024. They have some really great new arrivals, and I haven't done one of these in a while, so I can't wait to share them with you guys. As always, the links to everything will be in the description box down below. If you guys want to check out any of these pieces, let me know in the comments down below which one is your favorite from today's video. I would love to know. Without further ado, we can just jump right into it. All right, the first new arrival, which is something that's got like my name written all over it and is perfect if you have asthma or allergies, or if you're just more conscious about your bed frame. I love like your typical fabric bed frame, but they can harvest all types of bacterias. If you have a mold or moisture issue that you may not know about in your home, you can get mold in your headboard that you may not see. You can get a ton of dust mites. It's just not the best option when it comes to your bed frame, but I know that they look so good and they look the best. So it's always great to find something that is washable. That way you can constantly wash it and, you know, confirm that it's clean. So the fact that Ikea came out with this bed frame that you can actually take the headboard off and wash, I think is amazing, and it is so great. I think that's totally like the way forward. A lot of companies have that option now. I have a simple little headboard where you can take the cover off, you can wash it, you can clean it. So I think these are like really great options, and again, a great piece to be able to find at an affordable price point at Ikea. And it comes in a couple colors. Obviously, I'm leaning more towards the neutral one, but they also have it in like a pretty green color. Another cool thing is you could totally get some covers made, or if you're super handy and you have a sewing machine, you could even make like some cool covers to go over that part of the bed. I just love this as a new option, and definitely one of my favorite new arrivals from Ikea. All right, next up are these little storage bins, and they have like the very trendy fluted detailing on them. I love these. I think they are perfect, especially if you just want to have like a really nice organized space, but you don't like the look of like your typical ugly organizing containers. These are a really great option. They come in a few different sizes and colors, and as you can see, if you use several of them together, they just look so good. It's just the perfect like organized, cohesive look in my opinion. And again, they're from Ikea, so they're not gonna break the bank. All right, next up, this is probably just like one of my favorites because of how simple, but also how easy it is to kind of like hack and get one of those expensive planters for less. For whatever reason, whenever you're getting a planter, even if it comes with a simple plant stand, it is so much more expensive than just buying the planter. But it's cool because you can go to Ikea and get these. This new one is only, I believe, like $9.99. Literally, you can just buy these and use them with your current planters, or get some really inexpensive planters, and you've totally got that like look for less. Like I said, these planters with plant stands tend to be a lot of money, and if the wood isn't your style, you can stain it a different color or even paint it a different color. This would just be a really good affordable option to add if you have just some plain planters lying around your home.
And now a quick word from today's sponsor, Skillshare. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of classes led by industry pros across film, illustration, design, freelance, productivity, and more. This new year, invest in yourself and your goals by starting a learning journey on Skillshare to take your career skills or side hustle to the next level. Not sure where to start? Skillshare designed a learning pass to help you get from novice to pro in no time. Learning paths are handpicked classes meant to be taken in order that build on one another, reinforcing lessons. They are available in a range of experience levels from beginner to advanced in a variety of categories, including design, productivity, creative freelancing, tools, and softwares like Procreate and Blender, marketing, and more. I in particular am doing the productivity for creator systems, organization, and workflow, just to get organized for the new year. And Skillshare has a great offer. So the first 500 people to use my link will get 1 month free free trial of Skillshare. So click the link in the description box down below to get started today.
Next up, I know that I said that the bed was my favorite, but this would probably be my #1 favorite from this video. Actually, as I'm thinking, there's just so much good stuff in this video, you guys. I'm super excited about it. But these chairs are like a must-have for me. I must have 2 of these and put like their faux fur like little throws on top of them. I think that that look together would look so cool. I just love the look of these. Again, they're just like a metal frame, very like mid-century modern, but also could be very timeless within the home as well. These would make really cool like accent chairs. I just love them. All right, next up, again, another one of my favorites is this lamp. I love this. Like, I saw it and I was like, what? How is this from Ikea? Like, Ikea really started the year off strong with these new arrivals, and I'm definitely here for it. Love this lamp, can't say enough good things about it. Obviously, you're getting that like chrome look, so it falls within like the metallics, and it's always going to be in. You can always find a way to incorporate this somewhere in your home, so I think it's a really great buy. All right, next up, these are some of the most comfortable dining chairs that Ikea has. I find that, ironically enough, Ikea has a lot of comfortable dining chairs. I've been on the hunt for new dining chairs for a while now, and I sit in all of them and they're just not comfortable. This one has been super comfortable from Ikea, and they came out with this new color that I just love. It's absolutely gorgeous. So if you're in the market for something that doesn't break the bank, looks good, and is also comfortable to sit in, I would recommend these dining chairs. All right, next up is just this simple plant stand. I think it's at a really great price point, and I love these, especially if you're like me and you have some pothos plants. That is the only plant that seems to stay alive under my care. So I have a few of them, and I think it would be cool to put them in this little plant stand and just kind of have it as a piece of decor. Very functional, and it's a really great place to store your plants. And I just love how like sleek this looks. Again, it looks like a really cool piece of decor, but then it's great because you can use it as a planter as well. All right, next up is this faux plant. I've been waiting for this to come out in the States. I went to Germany a few months back, and I actually went to their Ikea. Ironically enough, I filmed a whole video in their Ikea, and I forgot to upload it to this channel. Like, totally forgot about it. It's still in my phone, and they had so many cool faux plants there that we don't have in the United States. I was like drooling. I was trying to figure out like how I could get them back, but obviously they're not gonna fit in my bag, but I was really trying to figure it out. So this is one of them that I saw, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hope that we get it. And finally it is here. Their faux plants are awesome because they aren't super expensive. Now I do have a new faux plant, this one, that I absolutely love, but obviously I did pay like double the price that you get these for at Ikea. So if you do want something on the higher end scale of like a silk plant, they do get pretty pricey. So it's great to be able to go to Ikea and find something like this. All right, next up, another example of if it gets Ikea hacked enough, Ikea just comes out with the product itself. So this is like one of the Ikea hacks to have this textured glass. I've seen it done several times on Pinterest. I even have the glass Ikea shelving unit that I was gonna do it to. And it's funny to see that they finally just came out with it themselves. Honestly, a great option if you love the look and you wanna commit to it, because the other like hack is like stickers, and I'm sure it's not gonna last forever, but these are just super cool options for the home. I love anything from the Ikea collection that's glass and metal because it's just gonna last forever. Really great quality materials that it's made out of, and again, this is just gonna be a timeless piece. Perfect if you want to store stuff but you don't want it like completely visible, but you still like the look of glass. This is the perfect piece for you. All right, I am so happy that Ikea made this in a round option. You guys know this was like my last year when I did like my roundups of like 10 products you need to get from Ikea. This dining table was in there, but it was the rectangle version. Now we have Ikea releasing it in the circle version, and I think that this is awesome. It is a great piece if you want a dining table but you aren't looking to spend a ton of money, you want that wood look, and you want something really high quality. This is the option for you. I love these too because you can mix and match all different types of dining chairs, so I feel like it's a very timeless piece. When you move, you can take it with you, and it's definitely gonna match in your new place, and I'm so happy that they came out with it in a round shape. Next up, we have a new collection of fluted glass from Ikea. Ikea has a really great selection of glassware, believe it or not. To me, it is great if you're just moving out for the first time or you want some new glassware and you don't want to spend a ton of money on it. They have some really timeless ones. They have trendy ones like the fluted glass. This one came in a carafe as well as the little champagne coupes. I even love these little champagne coupe glasses just for decor. If you have like a little bar cart or a cabinet or even a bookcase and you have like an area where you don't know what to put on it, you can get a few of these glasses and kind of stagger them and they just look really cool even being displayed. So I love those. Next up is something that is great to get from Ikea as well, and that's these large cushions for your bed. Large cushions for your bed can be super expensive, and we're seeing that one of the trends for this year in 2024 is very minimalistic bedding, which I am here for. I am so over like the bedding where you have a ton of pillows on it that you don't actually even use to sleep with and you have to like throw them everywhere. I love these cushion covers that came out from Ikea, but Ikea is a great place to go if you're looking for oversized cushion covers. You can use these on your bed. These would even look really great on my sofa here. I just love them, and again, I love the fact that they are cushion covers. So you just buy the cover, put the insert, when you want to swap it out, you can fold up the cover and it stores really well, as opposed to having a ton of like big bulky throw pillows all around that when you're not using them, you don't know what to do with them. All right, again, the textured glass, they put it on this console, and I kid you not, if I was in the market for a console, I would be buying this right away. I'm actually just trying to refrain myself from buying it and like swapping mine out just because it looks so good. This looks so expensive. If you are trying to get that luxury look for less in your home, this piece is for you. And I've had these consoles before over the years. They are amazing. It is such a good price for that. Consoles get so expensive. They're like thousands of dollars, and to me it's not always necessary to invest that money or spend that much when you can go to Ikea and get one of these that looks just as great. All right, this rug, I have a funny story about this rug. So I saw a girl have this rug that I follow on Instagram and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love the texture of that rug. I looked for it everywhere, couldn't find it. I looked at all the usual places. I mean, I searched high and low for it. It never crossed my mind that it could potentially be from Ikea. Like the quality, the thickness of it, it looks so comfortable. Like I was not thinking Ikea. I searched every single home site you could think of, but not Ikea. And then I look at the new arrivals and I'm like, there's the rug. It was from Ikea this whole time. I need this. Like I'm gonna buy it because I just have to have it. The texturing on it is perfect. After seeing what it looks like in person in her Instagram, I was like, okay, I'm sold. I need it. This looks like the perfect new arrival. So if you're in the market for a new rug, definitely go check this one out. The next one that I think is really cool and a great option, they have a faux cowhide. I love the look of cowhide rugs, but we don't always want to hurt the cow in the process. So this one is super cool and you can actually wash it, which I think is amazing. A really great option for people who have pets. But again, if you're in the market for a new rug, those would be my two top picks from the new arrivals. All right, and then finally, we have gotten a new woven basket that goes in the calyx systems. Now, I love the seagrass one. It's probably one of my favorites. I think I've overdone it with the seagrass one. Like every time I get a calyx shelf, I'm like, let's get these. Anytime someone needs a recommendation, I'm like, you need to go for those. I use them all the time. It was about time that something new came out that I loved, and these are perfect. I love these. I think they're amazing. These are great to use in their calyx systems as the little drawers, but even easier to use. Like you can use these in your own bookcases or storage, or you can actually use these in closets. That's what I love. Like you can put all of your hats in one, or you can put all of like your belts and accessories in one, and you can put them at the top of your closet, and then you'll just look around the top shelf of your closet and everything looks so cohesive. That's a really great option for closet organization, and I love these new ones. All right, next up is another great piece that I find is just amazing because it's decor, but it's very useful. This is a little mini propagation station, and I just think that it is so cute. So if you're struggling, you don't know what to put on your TV console, slap this in the middle and it's perfect. It's gonna add greenery, which is gonna bring in some color. It's gonna serve as decor, and then it's also gonna serve a purpose. So those are the three things that I like to look at when I'm bringing something into the home. Is it going to be like a useful piece of decor? Is it gonna be something that is trendy that I don't want next season? I try and stay away from that. So these are really great options if you're just in the market and you need something new for the home. All right, when I was mentioning my favorites earlier, here's another favorite, this light bulb. This light bulb, it's so unique, it's so beautiful. It matches my glassware from Anthropologie, that every time you guys see that glassware, you ask me where it's from. And I'm like, it's from Anthropologie, got it some time ago. It's got that like leopard animal print look, but in glass, which is super cool. I love it. These light bulbs are amazing. They have it styled here with this lamp. Initially when I saw these two together, I loved it. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. But the more I looked at it, the more I didn't like them together. I personally enjoy both of these pieces. I enjoy the light bulb and I enjoy the lamp. I personally wouldn't style them together. That's just my personal opinion. I don't like the mixture of the patterns at all in this particular instance, but I do love the light bulb on its own. I think it would look great in that lamp I showed earlier, the chrome lamp. That's kind of how I would style it. If you guys see what I'm going for in terms of like the styling, but I do love both of those and they're really great options. All right, and then these outdoor chairs, which could obviously be brought in. These are just the prettiest tone of green. If you guys haven't noticed, green is like, it's my new color. So I'm a neutral girly, but like I always have like a color that I like, and it's usually green or burgundy. And right now I'm leaning more towards the green scale, but burgundy's coming in a little bit too. These are perfect. I think that these are a great way to incorporate color, especially if you have a neutral home and you just are like, okay, wait, I know I love the neutrals, but I need some sort of color in here. These chairs would be a great option. Again, really great for outdoors too. They're metal, they're durable, they're going to last. So I love those. And even better, they stack. So they're easy to store if there's something that you're not going to use all the time. It's honestly great to have a few of these just to keep in like your garage for when you have like maybe more people over and you need extra seating. I always have a few extra Ikea chairs, whether they're foldable or stackable, on hand for when I need that extra seating. All right guys, that is everything I wanted to share with you guys for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, the links to everything to check out will be in the description box down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.